Welcome to Duo Chat with Brittany and Cynthia, where we talk about drama shows from shows ranging from the 90s to today.
Hi everyone, I'm Brittany.
And I'm Cynthia, and today we have Jaycee with us again today.
Hey y'all.
And you said that so fast. We're talking about season 3, episode 10, titled First Encounters of the Close Kind. What in the heck does that even mean?
It's based on a movie.
No. Air date December 15th, 1999, and the synopsis is
Joey, Dawson, Jack, and Andie spend the weekend at Boston University for an advanced look at college and where Dawson has entered his Witch Island documentary in a student film festival. But he finds the reception not to his liking along with the recommendations from Nikki Green, an inspiring student director of her own. Elsewhere on the campus, due to an error, Joey's weekend guide is not what she expected, as it turns out to be a guy named A.J. Moeller, who shares her love of the same literature. Meanwhile, Andie's pursuit of an admissions interview leads her to some inspirational advice from an unlikely source. Also, Jack takes a risk and explores the local gay community. So we start off with Dawson rewatching his documentary in his room so he can answer questions at the Q&A at the college for the festival.
I'm not excited about recapping this one.
It's not a great episode.
No, because Pacey's not in it.
Nah, that's why you don't like it. It did go by pretty quick, I feel like.
But think about it.
Because there wasn't much to
But
it.
if Pacey was in there, there'd at least be comedy.
Yeah.
Like it was just so boring. And I went, when it got over with, I went, that's the reason Pacey wasn't in it.
Yeah.
I mean, even Jen wasn't in that for that matter.
Oh, yeah, she wasn't.
So it was just all the boring people.
It really was.
So Dawson is putting his documentary in the film festival, but I'm wondering what happened to his last movie that was about his relationship with Joey.
Yeah.
Like, did he just kind of scrap it after Abby died because she was playing Jen?
Or they never finished it.
Oh yeah, that too.
It seemed like they only worked on it for that one little episode, which was maybe a couple days, and then that was it.
Well, we
Yeah.
did see him editing it after Abby died, and he was talking about how weird that was to watch her. So I don't know.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, but anyways, Joey and Dawson are talking about college and what their future may look like. And, Dawson tells her to look at it as an adventure and it could be a glimpse of their future.
What is he talking about? He doesn't know a thing about adventures. That boy only knows how to film people.
Yeah.
So I don't know what he's talking about. That he doesn't take adventures. Jen tried.
Well, he did take them to the island.
Yeah,
which
that
was
was pretty
adventure.
adventurous.
Only because he didn't want to actually probably write an actual report. So he'd rather film it.
Yeah, and they all.
Again, it had to do with film. And he was filming other people.
But it was an
filming
adventure
himself.
at the same time.
But he wasn't filming himself. He was
No.
filming others.
So then they arrive at the college, and Andie is the most excited of them all.
So, Andie.
Yeah.
Thing with her.
Hmm.
Because of what she did,
Mm-hmm.
why did she think she's getting into college?
Oh, I was wondering that too.
What do you mean what she did?
The test?
She stole.
But she was never caught.
But seriously, does she really think she's gonna get in? Once everyone knows, like the adults, does she really think she's gonna get in?
Well, if she is caught later on, that I just got a spoiler too, then no, she probably won't. She'll be lucky if she gets into community college at that rate.
Well, and isn't she still? Remember when it happened in like the next episode? She was so worried about anybody finding out, and now she's just calm, cool, and collected. She's not worried anyone's gonna find out.
Yeah, you would think she would be.
Well, she thinks that with so much time has gone by and she wasn't caught, that she's just free. And that maybe nobody can trace it back to her.
Because she still has a whole nother school year to go.
Mm-hmm.
Before she even heads off to college. Which means they still have a whole nother year to figure it out.
Yeah.
And she's not clever because she's not used to, cheating. That I would think she would kind of fail at hiding it.
I mean, she was bad at, like I said before, she was bad at doing it in the first place. She kept looking around too long if she knew she was doing something wrong.
Yeah.
Well, she was even being weird with Principal Green when he was like, hey, I want to talk to you.
Mhm.
and she was being weird with him, and then she
Yeah.
was being weird with the actual
Guy from the
Yeah.
from the
test.
test. It was weird because when he came, she was still being weird, and it was like
Mhm.
I don't know how all of a sudden it just went away. I think she would still be weird until it came out. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause
You would think.
she's hiding this big secret that means more to her than anyone. Because
Mm-hmm.
she's the one that's going to what, Harvard or
Yeah, she wants
something.
to go to a good school.
Which, by the way, what college are they looking at?
I don't even know.
The synopsis says Boston, but I don't think they ever said it in the episode exactly where they
Yeah,
No.
I didn't hear it in the episode. And so Jen's not going to college.
I guess. I don't know. That didn't make
I
sense.
mean, I get why Pacey's not there. He's like failing, but why wouldn't Jen be there?
Well, we don't even know what she wants to do. She never talks about anything. Like Dawson and Joey, like they actually have goals.
Yeah.
And then why is Jack there?
Well, at first I thought it was gonna be to be there for Andie, support her, just like
Right.
tag along. But apparently,
Because what does he want to do? He
like,
doesn't have any like goals or hobbies.
hmm
Not really. He's just supporting
Is he
others.
again? I thought he was in a different grade than them.
yeah, I don't know.
Because he's not. He's a twin.
So maybe that is why he didn't do anything. But even if he was a grade ahead, because like even Andie said that she was there last year for her interview, even
Yeah.
though she was a sophomore. So
Are you supposed to go when you're a sophomore?
No.
somehow she was able to get past that somehow. Which is probably why she thought she could see the dean at short notice too.
Oh yeah.
And she was able to get into the tour early.
See, and I think that's where she would have got caught if she would have had to talk to the dean. I feel like she wouldn't have been able to tell the like
Keep her composure.
yeah, because think about it. Think about how weird she was with Principal Green. I feel like if he was asking any personal questions, like, "Oh,
She'd get caught up.
have you ever, I don't know,
Cheated.
yeah, like what if that came up? Then she'd be like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. You're like, she'd get so weird. So, and then it'd be like,
Absolutely.
so I feel like talking to the dean wouldn't be the best for Andie.
No, not at all.
I think she's like wanting to get it over with too. That's why she was so
No, she wants in.
determined. Yeah.
Do you think too that she wants in so bad that I mean it's not even Harvard. I thought that's where she wanted to go.
Yeah, she
This
did
is
talk about
Boston.
Harvard.
This is Boston. But like she I don't know, it was do you think she wants in so that she can say, "Okay, I'm in, so now I don't have to worry about the whole cheating?"
Probably. Probably.
Because
That would make
think,
sense.
if at least one college accepted you, then you're like, "I'm good. I'll at least go here."
Yes.
If Harvard doesn't accept me, I'll just go to Boston.
Well, Boston University is in the same state as Harvard, so
Yeah,
Oh, is
well,
it?
yeah, but they're not all going to Harvard.
yeah. I'm just thinking maybe that's why she was looking at Boston because it's nearby. Maybe it could be a second option.
Well, that's what I'm saying. If Harvard doesn't accept her,
Mm-hmm.
then she can go to
Boston.
Boston.
Yeah.
That would make
And
sense.
then if she gets into Boston, she doesn't, because that's would be like her second option.
Mm-hmm.
Then she doesn't have to worry about telling the truth.
Yeah.
True.
She can, all of her worries can go away.
Mm-hmm.
Even though lately we haven't seen the worries. It's just weird.
And then Joey finds the room she's supposed to be staying in for the weekend to meet her the student that's supposed to give her the tour of college and everything.
Yeah, the
Who's
girl's
a
name. The
boy?
girl's name is AJ.
AJ.
Girl, yeah.
So of
I'm
Now-
course
looking for a girl named AJ.
What did you think of him? Like your first impression of him?
He was annoying.
yeah, I thought he was
He was
stuck
a
up.
jerk.
Yeah.
I literally wrote, I don't like AJ. He was being so condescending,
Mm-hmm.
so rude. I did not.
And then like he kicked her out of his room so he can finish his paper instead of like
Well, yeah, he was like, no, you're like,
gonna walk around.
yeah, you're going to help. You're going to go, like walk out so that I can finish. And I'm like,
And then he's like, close the door because the nerds or whatever will be shooting their Nerf guns or something in the room or something like that.
yeah, I just didn't like the way he was treating her. Like, she's new to this university.
He probably didn't want to deal with her because she is a girl. I don't know.
Probably because he's like busy, so he didn't like want to take time to show someone around.
Well,
Yep.
Do you think they made every college person do that, or was it like a if you want to show somebody around,
If
sign
I had
up?
to sign up,
Exactly. So my thing is, if he signed up to show people around, he should at least have a personality to do it.
Maybe
he
some
didn't.
But
maybe
he's a jerk.
maybe he was asked because he's like, an honor student and he's even teaching classes.
Okay, but if he didn't want to do it, he should have said no.
Yeah.
But instead, he was being rude instead.
Well, maybe because he thought he was going to talk to a guy, not a girl. So maybe seeing Joey just changed his mind.
Probably.
He was annoying.
Yeah, and then when he said that, like, oh, if you don't want to stay in the room with me, then you should look at women colleges.
Yeah.
Like that was kind of rude too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because even when you are like a freshman, don't you get paired up with? If you're a girl, you get paired up with
When
girls.
you're in a dorm, you're not sharing a dorm with a guy.
Right. It's
Yeah,
girls
there's-
and then guys.
Yeah, there's guys in the same hallway, but not in
Right.
the same
Room.
room.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when Andie goes though to talk to the dean,
Hmm.
what did you think though? I mean, seriously.
I thought, did she really think she was gonna get in and talk to him?
Yeah.
I thought it was funny when Miss Boyd, who's the secretary, was like, what's your name? And she told her, and then she was like, oh, your appointment isn't until like
March.
Yeah.
like, haha, Andie, she's not letting you in.
Mm-hmm.
Andie thought she could just do whatever she wanted.
Well, and I wonder too if she thought like because Daddy has money.
Oh, yeah, she's probably used to getting what she wants.
And she did say he was an alum. You know what I mean?
Alumni.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think that's why she thought she could get strings pulled.
Yeah. So rude.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it is.
The privilege she thinks she has.
Well, she definitely has the privilege.
She does.
She's got the money.
And then Dawson's film is playing, and then at the end,
Yeah.
That was funny.
yeah, people were not impressed, and a lot of people even leave right away after.
Okay.
Well, he did rip off Blair Witch. Who wants to see that?
Yeah.
But it was so funny because people are like, "Oh, this is horrible,"
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I was laughing. I was like, "Man, see, people don't like Dawson's movies."
And then like he was sliding down his chair, and then the guy, whoever.
Yeah, because the guy was like, so any
The
questions for the
Director.
director? And Dawson
Nope.
sliding down, and then Dawson Leary, and
Where are you?
Mhm.
so when he goes to sign up, what's her name, Nikki?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Did you like her, or did you think she was kind of rude?
Well, no.
I liked her.
I mean, like she was
I mean,
quick
I liked
about
her.
it.
I liked her kind of being snarky to him. It was funny.
Yeah, because like he tells her what his documentary's about. She's like, "Oh, okay, another ripoff of Blair Witch Project."
Well, and I thought too, like, because she was signing in everybody for the class, like, she doesn't have time to listen to your whole story.
Yeah.
Like, she asked for your name,
Right.
the title,
Birthday.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Like, she doesn't, because then he still wanted to actually have a conversation with her, and it's like, but she's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
So go away.
Yeah.
And I
He's
loved,
naive.
I love that she didn't entertain him. She was
Right.
just like, go away.
Well, she did feel bad for him when people were leaving.
No, but I'm saying when he was signing in.
Yeah, yeah.
She was just like, I'm not talking to you.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she did feel bad for him when they were all like kind of booing his.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't blame him for booing it.
Well, also, he doesn't take criticism well.
He doesn't know how to take criticism at all.
Because remember when that Nicole said his film was uninspired?
Yeah.
Wait, that was Nicole, and now we have a Nikki.
Yeah, pretty close, yeah.
And they both, you know, I don't know, maybe had issues with this film.
And then,
Yeah.
and then when he did go out for the Q&A, nobody had questions except for one woman who asked where Joey is because she's hot.
Yeah, that was funny.
And then afterward, that's when Nikki gives her criticism about the film to Dawson, and that doesn't make him feel any better.
I didn't like the whole film class thing. I wasn't into it. Were you?
I liked Nikki.
Yeah, I like Nikki, but I'm just saying like the whole storyline of it.
I just
really.
liked Nikki. That was it.
I really didn't care for the rest of it. What did you think, Cynthia? Were you interested in that storyline, Dawson's film class?
No, not really.
I thought it was boring, just like his movie.
And him.
Yeah. I just don't want to say it. I'll let you say it.
He is boring.
And then later, Joey finds Dawson and asks how the screening went, and he tells her it was a disaster, and maybe they're right. Maybe he doesn't have what it takes to be a director. And that's when Joey was sweet and told him that she's had the privilege of watching him take his dream and make it a reality, and says that she's proud of him.
Well, and also that he shouldn't listen to those other people. And I'm like, but he really should.
They are kind of experienced.
They're in the class.
Yeah.
They've learned a little bit more than you have.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And all you ever do, I mean, the thing is, like, Dawson only thinks, like, his work is good, like nobody else's.
Yeah.
And people have told him it's not good. So,
He's delusional.
and the thing is, he hasn't worked on making it better. He
No.
only just goes off of, well, you don't like it, but somebody else will. And it's like, but Dawson, if people are criticizing you, take it and fix it.
Yeah.
Make
Learn
it
from
make it better. Don't just do the same old, same old.
Exactly.
And why would he think somebody would want to watch that
Because he's delusional.
instead of the actual
Blair Witch.
film? Yes. Like, he's really an idiot.
I will say, though, I never fully watched Blair Witch, but the part I did watch, I did not like.
I just heard it was scary, so that just made me not want to watch it at all.
I didn't think it was scary.
Do you not like scary movies?
I heard it was really scary, but
Well, I can watch some more than you can.
you know, Cynthia, I
I
think
like chicken.
Wasn't
I think
there,
if you watched it, you would think it was dumb.
but wasn't there
Just like Dawson.
Hmm.
wasn't there rumors that the people filming it like were dealing with some paranormal stuff?
Yeah, but I guess it was all fake.
Hmm.
Oh, probably for the movie so that
Yeah.
they get inspired.
Basically.
And then Andie comes back to the dean's office and tries to butter up the secretary, giving her whatever dessert she had.
Yeah.
Yeah, cookie or cupcake or something.
Yeah.
But I was like, well, then, so when the secretary comes in, she was like, oh, look, because she was like, well, what are you doing here? And she's like, oh, well, the janitor let me in. I didn't touch anything, but yet she put their dessert right on the table.
Yeah.
So you did touch something. You lied.
Lying Andy.
See, she's a cheater and a liar.
Yep.
And also, why would the janitor
Let
let
her.
in?
I
Right.
don't know.
Because she could be messing with shit in there.
Maybe she said that.
Yeah.
Maybe she said that her dad was an alumni there. That's why she was able to get in. Maybe
What does that have to do with in the office?
Yeah.
like she has the strings to get in. I don't know.
But again, wouldn't they be worried someone that's not even in their school is in there?
You would think.
Aren't the high school students supposed to be monitored?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
But they're not.
Like,
Look at Joey staying with a guy.
I could see like the college kids not being monitored
Yeah.
because I mean they are adults, but the high school students are still babies. They need to be
Mhm.
monitored and watched 24/7.
They're not, though.
Have you guys ever done that?
No.
what?
Went to visit a college or university or whatever, and then actually stay the night there in the dorm room with college students?
Nope.
No, because I never plan to go to university. So
Do they actually do that?
Not that I
I
know
don't know.
of.
That's weird.
like because they have the tours, but I don't think they're like an overnight thing. I think it's just like a day thing.
Right. I
Yeah.
thought it's like, between this time and this time you
Right.
can come and
I've
tour.
never actually heard of
Right.
that.
And I'm sure that college kids help with the tours, but I'm
Friends that I've had
sure-
go to universities, they never had the chance to
tour.
like stay overnight.
I feel like that does happen on shows, but not in real
Yeah,
life.
all the time on shows.
Yeah, and I just wondered if you've ever heard of it because I just thought it was weird. I'm like, why would they let high schoolers
Right.
just spend the night with the college kids? Now we're getting a little bit into the perverted area.
Yeah.
Again, the writers liking these storylines of older kids or older adults
Mhm.
liking little kids.
Makes you wonder.
They got this fantasy going on.
Yeah.
Because again, the kids are only like 16 years old.
Right.
And the college kids are between 18 and 22 or could be older, depending
Exactly.
on how old. Yeah, I'm like, this is just nasty.
Mm-hmm.
They're still babies.
Yeah.
And then Joey is sitting in an English class where AJ walks up and she thinks he's taking the class, but he's actually teaching the class.
He does say he's taking the class, but he
Yeah.
says he can't sit there.
Mhm.
Then he walks up to the
Joey,
front and
yeah.
it's like, hey, class, Mr. or whoever is
Yeah.
out today. I'm like,
Yeah.
gosh.
And then AJ calls Joey out
Of
about her
course he
favorite
would.
book
Of course he would.
and then
He's got an
trashed it.
issue.
Remember we saw Little Women, Cynthia?
Yeah, the play.
Yeah.
But then the fire alarm went off, so
Yeah,
we
we
couldn't
had
even
to
finish watching
evacuate the
it.
building.
Yeah, so I don't
What?
remember. Yeah.
We went, me and Cynthia used to do this thing called community travel. And we'd go out once a month with a group of girls, learn how to do things out and about.
Independently, yeah.
Yeah. And for our final trip, we went to Grand Rapids and we went to Little Women on Broadway.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, a fire alarm went off during the show.
Yeah, and we got all dressed up too.
Yep, it was nice.
And they didn't finish the play?
No, they did.
They did? I don't remember.
We
You
went
just
back
said
in.
they didn't.
No, we went back in and they finished.
Oh, I don't remember.
You said they didn't.
I thought so, but I don't know.
She said they didn't finish. You guys didn't finish.
No, we went back in and they finished. But
Well,
it was
I thought it'd be weird if they just said, sorry, play's over.
it was a huge ordeal, though. I think.
Mhm.
Did somebody pull it on accident?
No, I think it got set off maybe by because they had smoke and fog.
Detectors.
Fog. Yeah, I think the fog set off the smoke detector.
That's funny.
I don't know. It was something weird, but I know we did go back in.
And finish it.
Yeah. But we had a fancy dinner and stuff. It was.
Oh my gosh. So Jaycee was like, forget the play. I'm just here for the fancy dinner.
Oh, we went to the dinner first.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you were there for the dinner.
Yeah, heck yeah, it was good.
What'd you get, like shrimp and lobster?
No, it wasn't that fancy.
Well, she's
I had
acting like it was.
I got filet mignon and shrimp, steak and shrimp.
Of course you did. You probably got what? Chicken tenders?
No, but I did get
Look at
chicken.
her face.
I just remember I have that photo of me wearing the dress that I wore that night, but I don't remember where it is in my camera roll. But yeah, Little Women. I think by that point
I never saw the play or read the book or anything.
well there was
So what's it really about?
there was the 1993 movie that I watched with what's her name?
Yeah, I saw that one too.
This ought to be good. Who?
There was
Who was it, Jaycee?
I don't know.
You bad at trivia.
let me look it up really quick. And then it was remade in 2019. I saw that one. I loved that one. But the Little Women, there's been multiple movies of it, but
Yeah. It basically is exactly how Joey described it.
oh, it's 94 apparently. Yeah, Renoa, can't say her name.
Winona Ryder?
Yeah, writer, Kristen Dunst, Christian Bale, Susan.
Sarandon.
Yeah, so a lot of different known
Yeah.
actors. And I did read a little bit of the book after watching the remake.
Yeah, so did I.
Mm-hmm. I actually liked the remake more. I felt like it told the story differently that made it more interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Compared to the other movie and the book so far that I've read. But yeah, so
So what did you think of AJ's critiques of it?
I think it was a little too much because, like,
I think he was really just saying it just to go after Joey.
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Personally.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
But what did she really do to him?
Nothing.
Exactly.
He just likes
a
to
jerk.
pick on her.
He's a jerk. Flat out.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Big time.
Well, and then he was trying to get like the whole class to go against Joey by saying how horrible it was and blah blah blah. I'm like,
Mhm.
okay, so she has a different taste than you. Everyone has a different taste.
Right.
So
It's
shut
just a
up.
matter of opinion.
It doesn't mean she's wrong. You asked her what her favorite is.
Right. There's no
can't-
wrong answer for that.
You can't make her feel bad because she answered what you didn't like. That's a bad student teacher.
Exactly.
Yeah. And then after AJ apologizes for what he said and that she just wanted to be there to experience the fun part and says that he forgot about that, what that is.
Did you know Joey really wanted to go see the fun part of college? Like Joey's like a book nerd. Like
Yeah, Joey's not the party kind. What does she mean,
No.
the fun part?
I mean, if Jen was there, Jen would be all for it.
Oh, yeah.
But like Andie and Joey are not the fun type.
No.
So the fact that Joey wants to like let loose and go have fun,
Doesn't make sense.
No, I mean, what does she consider fun?
I think just learning and having discussions that aren't so
That's not fun.
hostile like that.
That's not
Yeah.
fun. That's not fun.
That's fun to her.
Yeah, Joey's weird.
Jaycee, does that sound fun to you?
No, not at all.
No, I'd rather like talk about real life experiences, not like something in a book. Like Dawson and Joey are similar because he likes the
Fiction,
movie. Yeah, like,
yeah.
oh, did you see this film only about Spielberg?
Right.
And then Joey is just about like a book, and it's not funny.
No.
No, I want to just actually let loose and have fun, not their kind of fun.
Their fun is not fun.
No, that's why they're similar. Now, did you like when Jack went to bar or whatever that was?
Well, I want to know how he even got in there.
Yeah, he's not.
He was
Well, unless
eight-
he's 18.
Yeah, you guys keep telling me he's older than they are.
He is.
But wouldn't he have to be 21 to go in there? Or just 21 to drink?
Yeah, just
21 to drink.
Oh. See, I don't know because I don't go to bars, so.
I used to go to bars when I was a kid. I mean,
I used to drink at the bar underage. Oh.
no, but like I would go with like my family, and we just,
Yeah.
as a kid, you just had to be out by 10.
Yep.
But
Oh,
you
yeah.
could-
My
you-
dad would take us to eat
but
at the
you could
bars.
still go to bar. We're surrounded by bars around here.
Mhm.
So, but then, when you're a teenager, I don't think they really kick you out.
No.
I found the picture.
Oh, wow. Yeah. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think when you're a teenager, they don't care as long as you're just not being obnoxious and drinking.
Yep.
So I think that's how he got in.
And then he got nervous when that guy started talking to him.
This is what I mean. He's not ready for a relationship.
No.
Yeah, he was just trying to put himself out there to see what it's about. And then it turns out Nikki had a film in the festival as well, and she had a good response compared to Dawson.
Well, yep, because she clearly knows what she's doing, unlike him.
Like, she had a standing ovation.
That's what I mean. She's better
I
than
want to
him.
see her film.
I know.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah, I wish we could have watched her make her film because I'm sure it would have been so much better than Dawson's.
mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then Dawson tells her how good of a movie it was and everything, and then she apologizes for what she said about his.
But she was right.
Yeah.
She shouldn't have to apologize for being
No.
right.
And then Andie somehow starts talking with the secretary outside, having coffee, and
Oh, and apparently she tells her like her whole life story
mm-hmm,
because she was talking about like what was it before or after like her brother died.
mm-hmm,
I was just
and
like,
her mom.
yeah, and I was just like, dang, you said your whole life story to
Yeah.
her.
And like, I'm surprised she had the time for that. Because, like, it looks like she could have been on her break, but it looks like you think at a college she'd be busy all the time, so
Right.
she'd have to go back, I can't hear Andie's whole story,
Mm-hmm.
And then
But I think she felt like Andie needed
the
to talk
advice.
to somebody.
Yeah.
Probably.
Because Andie's just been out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she has.
And it was sweet when the secretary said that to not beat herself up, that her mom couldn't get past her brother's death, and Andie could, and she made peace with it. So
I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could.
It would
Like,
be
if-
hard.
If you lose your child,
oh yeah.
you're
You're not
never.
supposed to lose your child.
You're not. You're supposed to go first.
Yeah.
So the fact that, like, I get it. She has 2 other kids, but she still lost one.
That would be beyond
And
difficult.
wasn't it her fault?
Oh, I think it was.
supposedly.
So you would have
The
even
guilt.
more guilt
Mhm.
because it was your fault.
Yep.
Like you really. I'm surprised the woman was even alive. Like,
Yeah.
I'm surprised she didn't,
Like
end her life.
Yeah.
AJ, to make up for trashing Little Women book in the class in front of everybody, he takes her to the library to see the original copy of Little Women that was owned by the actual author of the book, which I thought was really cool. Like, the university had to pay a lot of money to have that in their library.
Oh, yeah.
And then I was surprised
He gave it to her?
No.
Gave it to her, though?
no, like, have her look at it
Oh,
in the
okay.
library.
I'm like, what? He stole it?
No. And then they read some pages out loud to one another, and like they were like looking at each other like that and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And that's when Joey tells him that that's her favorite book because it was her mom's favorite book, and that's where she got her name from.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, that was sweet. And then he says his favorite book was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe from the
Which was
Narnia
funny.
series. Yeah.
Yeah, so why is he making fun of her books?
Because he was just a jerk.
Oh, I thought you liked him.
No, I said he was a jerk
I
before.
don't think Cynthia claimed to like him.
No, I said he was stuck up when we first met him. And then, at the festival, the winner isn't Dawson or Nikki. And Nikki,
Which I was shocked.
Yeah,
it
me
wasn't Nikki.
me too. And Nikki didn't take this well, so she storms out while everybody's applauding for the winner. And Dawson goes after her and says, like, you did well. You shouldn't, take it too hard. Because she did get a standing ovation, so that says a lot too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, so it made her believe she was gonna win.
Yeah. But Dawson said that he isn't mad about not winning because he learned something about his work and
Oh, what? What did he learn?
that he needed to like focus on what he wanted to have people. He said he remembered that he wanted to make film to reach people and move them. So he's going to focus on that, he says, instead of focus so much on the story, I think.
Because was it Nikki that was like, I don't know, like you're not always gonna get applauses or something?
Yeah.
And it's like exactly that's all Dawson does is expect everyone's gonna applaud him. Everyone's gonna say he's
He
the greatest.
always thinks it's so great what he
Yeah.
does.
And also, does Dawson really want to go to Boston?
He never really says.
Yeah, he hasn't said
He doesn't
where
say,
he wants
like,
to go.
if he wants to go to school or just move out to California or what. So
So it's just kind of weird. I'm like, so Dawson's gonna go to Boston?
I know you've seen the show, so you know more than I
I
do.
I
Yeah.
know, but he doesn't say he wants to go to Boston.
Hmm.
That's all.
And then Dawson and Andie had a little moment asking each other about their day and said they both had unexpected days, but um, she needed it and he needed it too to get a better perspective on things. And then Jack gets home. Well, first of all, Jack is on a bus to get home, and everybody else is on a train.
Yeah, why is he on a bus?
Did you notice that?
No, I thought they were all in the same area.
No, because remember in the bus, the other guy was like, is a seat taken? He's like, I think my friends are supposed to show up. And he's like, I don't think they're coming. And that's when the guy sits down.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I thought, I don't know. I just thought that they were.
No, because then if they were on the same bus or train or whatever, Jack would have been with them.
But he got there early, so he was saving a seat for them. But the problem is, he really wanted the other guy to sit with them. So he was like, oh, they'll just, if they do show up, they'll just, you know, sit somewhere else.
Because we don't see Andie take off. It's just
We only see Dawson,
Joey,
and Nikki,
Yeah.
and Joey, yeah.
and Jack.
Yeah, so we don't see Andie leave. Because I don't think she was with Jack, because we didn't see her. So we don't even know where she was, really.
But I thought they were all on the same place.
But it seemed different to me.
I thought he just wanted the guy to sit with him. That's why he was like, "Oh, my friends, they're probably not coming." Like I thought he really just because then that's when the guy was like, "Okay, I'll sit with you," and then that's when they started talking. And I think it was like a thing of like maybe Jack is starting to
Yeah.
open up.
I could see that.
Because think about it, if his friends were on a different bus or something, he wouldn't save their seats. So the fact that he did save their seats
Yeah.
meant that they were probably supposed to be with them. But I thought it was funny when they were leaving and um uh Joey was saying bye to AJ and then gets on the bus or train or whatever. And then Dawson's like, "Who's that?"
Yeah.
He's like, my roommate.
Yeah. And he's just like, "What?"
So
And it's
close.
like, "Yes, Dawson, I know something's going on in your head." He's trying to figure it out.
Hmm.
So, did you like when Dawson was sitting down and then he catches Nikki sitting there?
Well, that wasn't surprising to me, but it was surprising to find out that she's Mr. Green's daughter.
So, you guys didn't catch it when she said, "Hi, I'm Nikki Green."
Nope, I just heard Nikki.
You didn't hear her last name, really?
Nope.
Jaycee, what about you? When she said, "Hi, I'm Nikki Green."
I didn't catch it. I didn't pay attention to her saying her last name. And Green is so common. I didn't really put two
Yeah,
and two
but
together.
if it's on a TV show, you think they're going to use the same last name?
Well, you never know.
And also when he's talking to Nikki, he tells her that he can get her into the film class at school.
Oh, I love how he has like this in.
Yeah.
He got all the special treatment. It's like, I don't know. I thought the film teacher hated you.
But either way, Nikki says that she's already in the class because the teacher's been giving her, they've been emailing and he's been giving her a private tutorial. Didn't that sound wrong when she said it like that?
No.
I feel like
I didn't
she's
take it that
definitely
way.
getting special treatment.
Yeah, her dad is the principal.
Mhm.
That's how I took it, was like, oh, I got in because of my dad. And obviously he got me into the class and then he made me in contact with the teacher. Like, I don't know, that's what I just felt like. Just because she was getting a special treatment that obviously Dawson is
Yeah.
not getting.
Like private tutorial for what? Like how to do film?
Maybe.
I just,
How to make it better.
yeah, I just,
Or maybe the teacher
I think
helps her.
I think he was getting her prepared for the class.
Yeah, like what we're doing
yeah.
and what we're learning. Like, yeah.
Just the way she said it just made it sound like it was dirty
For
or
you.
something.
Cynthia's got a dirty mind.
Before they leave too, AJ asks Joey what she's passionate about, and she said that her life's just revolved around a boy the last few years.
So I thought it was weird when AJ said, I'll phone you. I was like, what?
He said phone, not call.
Yeah, he said, I'll phone you
Yeah.
at the bus stop. And I was like, wait a minute. Who says phone you?
Yeah, nobody.
I guess
Wouldn't
they
it
were,
be I'll call you?
yeah, I think they were trying to make him like look like he was intelligent by saying phone you
Yeah.
He
instead of
looked
call
like
you.
phony. Not. He was phony.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who says I'll phone you?
I know.
Weird.
And then last scene, they're back in
I thought
Dawson's.
Dawson was a dummy. Maybe it's AJ too. Maybe she's just only into dummies besides Pacey,
Hmm. I mean, he is failing math, so.
Shut up.
And then
Don't pick on him. He wasn't even in the episode.
I'm just saying, because he said,
It's episode to episode.
oh,
And the
okay.
fact that he's not in the episode, you can't talk bad about him.
Okay.
What?
And then in the last scene, Dawson's room, they talk about does, going to college feel a lot larger than it was before because it's like getting closer, it's feeling more real. Is it good? Is it bad? Or both? Dawson jokes about how he's going to just end up going to work at Taco Bell. So now
He said it.
Yeah.
It, like rings off your tongue or something.
Yeah, because he's scared about going to college.
Like welcome to Taco Bell.
Yeah. And Joey tells Dawson that
I would
winning,
not.
that winning isn't everything, and he has to find the joy in the process. And
So which one was it that said this room feels safe?
Dawson.
Dawson, I don't know how Dawson is gonna do leaving Cape Side.
He's not gonna do well.
Yeah.
Think about it. He's gonna leave Joey,
Mm-hmm.
which he can't do. And he's gonna leave Cape Side, his small little town, to go to Hollywood? Los
Yeah.
Angeles?
Yeah.
I mean, seriously? Dawson is not he's gonna fail.
Yeah,
His life, it's just setting up for failure.
Right.
yeah, this just proves that he's not ready for college like he thought he was.
Well, yeah, because didn't Joey say this room seems
Smaller. Yeah.
because she's now seeing a bigger picture, which is
Mhm.
college,
Mhm.
and Dawson says it feels safe.
Yeah.
Two different answers. One is preparing to go to college.
Right.
The other, Dawson, is
Mhm.
not.
No.
He's not ready for college. He's not ready for the real world. Because
He's in his own bubble.
And the thing is, in Cape Side, everybody's protecting him.
Yeah.
You're so great. You're so great. When a stranger comes and tells him and he's wrong, they just go, well, they don't know you like we do.
Mhm.
That Hollywood does not care.
They don't give a
who you are.
yeah.
Yeah, he got a taste of that with Nicole.
Yes, but then
He couldn't handle it.
no, and then he just said, well, why should I believe you? Like you don't know me. Either does Hollywood.
Yeah,
And
they're not gonna take the time.
They will eat you alive.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's not ready. Right now, every critique he gets, he should be building up that inside of him
Yeah.
to be prepared for all of the no's that he's going to get.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Because even the best get no's.
Exactly.
Do you think Steven Spielberg started out and got yeses right away?
Heck no.
I'm sure he worked for it.
Yeah. Dawson
As
doesn't think
everyone
about
does.
that.
In order to be the best, you have to get some no's first.
You can't just be the best by showing up.
Mm-hmm.
You can't be the best by mommy and daddy and my childhood friend told me I'm the best.
So I must be.
Yes. And anybody who, judges that or goes against it is wrong.
Yeah.
No, maybe it's because your family has blinders on and the world doesn't.
Right.
I would believe more of if somebody else said it than like your family.
Right.
Because in the one episode, he even said to his mom, well, you have to say that you're my mom. Exactly. So everybody close to you has to say it because, first of all, you're scared to death of somebody hating it.
Right.
Just like when Joey wrote it in her diary and he was like, well, you think I'm a terrible filmmaker just because she thought one film was stupid. I mean,
Yeah.
like you're getting like way too invested in that. Just take it. Not everyone's going to compliment you, Dawson. And,
He thinks that's how it should be, but that's
him.
not how the world is.
But only for him.
Mm-hmm.
He thinks he's God's gift.
He's not. That's why it was funny when everybody was booing him and stuff because that's your reality, Dawson. Wake up.
So then, highs and lows?
I'm just so happy the episode was over.
My high was Nikki's character. I like her.
Yeah, I mean, I liked when she was being tough on him.
Yeah.
Everyone's just so babying him that he needs the tough love.
Oh, yes.
So, I mean, even Principal Green, like, Dawson loves film. Like, film the football players. No.
Mm-mm.
Just because he loves doing it doesn't mean he's the best at it.
No.
And that's what they're taking it as. Everybody. So I was like, nope, and I love that she's coming to town.
Yeah.
Love it.
Me too.
Maybe his film will get better.
Why is everybody going to Cape Side?
Oh, yeah, and the other guy,
Oh,
too.
yeah. The one who bought his boyfriend the breakup.
Yeah.
And Jack realizes that he's gay, so he's like,
oh.
Well, once again, Jaycee, another gay guy. Just because there's one that shows up in town doesn't mean Jack.
They're compatible. Yeah.
His name is Ethan.
But it's just weird.
Yeah.
Like, Jack's like, It's like, no.
Mm-hmm.
Again, you wouldn't do it if you were straight.
Yeah.
You wouldn't look at every girl and go, I should date her.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You would get to know her before you dated her. So you don't just perk up because he said he's gay.
Mm-hmm.
So my high would be, I mean, I liked her toughness, and then the low, the rest of the episode. What about you guys? What would your low be, Jaycee?
My low was Jack because he went to college, but they didn't show him.
Well, he ditched
With
college
the
and went to the bar.
The bar, yeah.
The
So
the college bar.
that was kind of my low.
But yeah, nothing happened.
Yeah.
Like it was literally a waste of screen time.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I felt.
My low was the English class part where AJ was, talking bad about Little Women and pointing Joey out to the class and everything. And then the high was them making up at the end and actually bonding over the book itself that he said that was so bad. So.
Yeah. All right, now what'd you guys rate it?
I think a 7.
6.
2.
Yeah, 2.
Yeah, I hated this episode. It was so boring. It's one of the worst. Okay, yes, it was better than the stupid Witch Island, but it's still.
I like the Witch Island.
Didn't I give it a 1?
I don't know.
What? I enjoyed it.
Well, I'm giving this one a 2.
And then best and worst characters?
Yeah, so I'll start. My worst was AJ. Didn't like the guy. And then my best was the secretary, Mrs. Boyd.
She was awesome.
Well, I love that she wasn't letting Andie push her around by saying, my dad's an alum. It's like, so what does that mean?
She's like, I don't give a heck.
It's kind of like if somebody said, here's $1 million. So you're not getting in.
Right.
Like, and I love how she had that like
Well,
attitude.
some schools are like that.
Well, I know they are, but I loved how she wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you're not getting any special treatment,
Mhm.
but I will kind of mentor you because it looks like you need it.
Yeah.
So I loved that she was there for Andie, and I didn't like really anyone else in the episode. Again, it was boring.
Yeah.
What about you guys?
I'm actually the same with you.
Really?
Yep.
Your best and worst?
Yep, you can see right there.
My best was. Oh wow.
You put the secretary.
Because I didn't know what her name was at first.
I don't remember her name either.
Yeah. So I knew who she was.
My best was Nikki. I really liked her character. I'm excited to see her.
Yeah.
My worst was Andie, just because she thinks she
Did
deserves
special treatment?
everything. Yeah.
Yeah. Like
That
she wants it,
privilege
she
of
gets it.
hers.
Yeah.
Well,
And
that's
then-
the thing. Not only did her dad go there, but her dad also has money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she really thinks she can get in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't she try that at Harvard? See how well shit goes.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And again, why is she so interested in Boston when Harvard is what she wants?
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No.
I think they just try to get everybody at the same school,
But
even though
why
they didn't
is
stay
she
together.
but why is she so interested in impressing the dean so much when
Maybe just to validate her about how good of a student she is. She just needs to hear that.
but if she doesn't care about going to Boston and she wants Harvard,
Mm-hmm.
why is she trying so hard?
Just maybe if she knows that she would be accepted there, that would just make her feel better.
It still wouldn't mean she'd be Harvard is tough to get into.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's like
So-
probably the hardest.
So why would she think that it would make her feel better?
Maybe if she could get into Boston, she'd get into Harvard. I don't know.
No, that's not how it
She-
works.
I'm like, she thinks that she has a better, like, if they accept it, then maybe they will too. So
True.
She got
Maybe.
one way of getting into Harvard, don't cheat,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Miss Andie.
And then the next episode,
Yeah, what is it?
episode 11, Barefoot at Cape Side.
Oh my God. What is up with these
Is-
titles?
I don't know. That's not based off of a movie, I don't think, this time. But this would be the first episode that aired in 2000.
Ooh, the first episode of the millennium, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, when Jaycee was born.
Oh, shush.
All right, you guys. Thanks for listening.
Yep, and we'll see you next time.
Thanks for
Bye.
having me. Bye.
Bye. Thanks for listening to this episode of Duo Chat. If you want to chime in with your opinion about the episode and the show we discussed, you can email us at duochatpodcast@gmail.com. And to keep up with updates about the podcast, you can follow us at Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Duo Chat Podcast. And give us a review wherever you listen to podcasts. We would really appreciate it.